A lot of times she wants to chalk everything up to being the disorder, and you go fix you, and then when you fix you, we'll be okay. I mean, I am using that as an extreme example, although that does come up a lot. And I tell the NTs, no, you're every bit 50% of the problem. And they're shocked. It's like 50% of the problem. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, I think so. Maybe your heart was in the right place. Maybe your intentions were good. How many times have you complained to him? I don't care what your intentions were, they still hurt. Okay, well, you've done the same thing to him. You had good intentions, but your message delivery sucked. It raised his anxiety. His brain literally short-circuited, literally, in this moment of you having a heated discussion with him trying to get your point across. If he was in some element of a meltdown, he was only able to listen to 80% of what you said, was only able to understand 60% of that, was only able to retain 40% of that, and was only able to follow through with maybe 20% of that. But you want to chalk it up. He's insensitive, uncaring, selfish, narcissistic, sociopathic. He doesn't give a shit. No, that's not what was going on. So ladies, you have contributed to the problem every bit as much as he has. And the spoon feeding comment, it's so sarcastic. He's not asking to be spoon fed. He's just asking for a clue. Just give me a clue. I don't need spoons. Just a clue of what the hell I'm supposed to do. If I were to video record me doing this, what exactly would I be saying or doing? That's all I'm asking. That's not spoon feeding. He's not an idiot, ladies. Somehow I'm on the dialogue here talking to the NT wives that may be watching this. You're responsible for your 50% or 60% of the equation. Your work is to respect her, care for her as any husband would do, care for your children as any father would do what you can do to protect them. You know, I'm in a neurodiverse marriage, which is like the worst possible scenario that any couple can have. The NT man and the NT woman, they don't have as much difficulty as both spouses are ASD. They don't have as many problems. Even the marriage where it's the NT husband and the ASD wife, it's not quite as problematic as when you have the NT female with the ASD male. That is the most problematic combination there is. And so, okay, well, this is the situation I'm in. Having an extra dose of conflict throughout the marriage is to be expected. It's not that I'm doing anything wrong or she's doing anything wrong. We're doing the best that we can do given the very poor poker hand we've been dealt. You know, the NT wife will complain that, well, you don't have any empathy, as she is being a bully. When you get so resentful, you're unable to look at yourself in the mirror. You can't view yourself any other way than being a victim. You know, I've told you guys you have some element of mind-blindness, which is it's difficult to understand why people think the way they do and why they have certain opinions and perspectives, and their logic doesn't even remotely match up with my logic. That, too, is a two-way street. These thinking errors, two-way street. Mind blindness, two-way street. Emotions blindness, two-way street. They just have their own version. So as she's being a bully, complain that you're not empathic, I'm just using that as one of many examples, she's not being empathic. But they don't see it. They don't see they're doing the same goddamn thing to you that sometimes you've done to her. Can't see it. That's called mind blindness, the NT version. This is really interesting because the things that she's accusing me of, she's exhibiting that same behavior. And that's the magic word. You're viewing this as, this is very interesting and paradoxical and ironic. Wow.